of in life right now?
It's like next moment we're trip with your previous work. And Dylan was just hanging out.
In the music industry, there are music artists who are global sensation and have a tremendous amount of influence on the globe. And one of such artists is Taylor Swift.
I'm not doing well pivoting from this to this.
12 Grammy Awards, an Emmy Award, 40 American Music Awards, 29 Billboard Music Awards, which is the most won by a woman, 101 Guinness World Records, 14 MTV Video Music Awards, 12 Country Music Association Awards. Astonishing! And these are just a peek of the numerous honors that Taylor Swift has received as the list goes on and on. Regarded as a trailblazer of the 21st century, Swift is known for her versatile musicality, songwriting talents, and business mind that have inspired numerous artists and entrepreneurs worldwide. She is not only celebrated for her chart-topping albums, but also her strategic ventures into the world of business and investments. From record-breaking concert ticket and album sales to a sprawling real estate portfolio, pop superstar Taylor Swift has built an empire worth millions. No kidding. She had an estimated net worth of $720 million as of 2022, according to Forbes. Also, the total ticket sales from Swift's 2023 Eras Tour could make her the highest-grossing female touring artist of all time, according to Billboard. The tour could gross over a whopping $1 billion. This will make it the first billion-dollar tour ever. But how did she get to the top of the music scene? How did she break the gender barriers? What's the reach of her influence? And why do so many people love her? In this video, we'll take an extensive look through Taylor Swift's diverse and ever-evolving portfolio of ventures from the music industry to the business world. Chapter 1: Music and Publishing. Born on the 13th of December 1989, Taylor Allison Swift grew up in West Reading, Pennsylvania, a very small town with very few people. As early as 9 years old, Swift's interest in music started from joining a local kids band to getting vocal lessons, and eventually she fell in love with country music. Swift began professional songwriting at age 14 and signed with Big Machine Records in 2005 to become a country singer, where she released a good number of albums. Her eponymous debut album. Since then, her 10 studio albums have sold millions of copies, both physical and digital, and she never stopped. In 2020, her albums Evermore and Folklore made up the bulk of her $23.8 million revenue, with Billboard estimating that the singer took home 46% of the royalties from sales in streaming, since she owned the masters. In fact, the publishing rights that Swift owns for her previous albums are worth an estimated $200 million, according to Forbes. In 2021, she re-recorded and re-released her old albums Red and Fearless, Taylor's version, since the ownership of their original masters had been sold. Moving forward, Swift made another $92 million in 2022 and was number 9 on the Forbes list of the world's 10 highest paid entertainers. And get this, this was the 6th time she was ranked. The singer-songwriter's latest album, Midnights, sold 6 million album equivalent units worldwide in the first 2 months of its release. According to Universal Music Group, Swift is the only artist ever to have 5 albums with more than 1 million units sold during release week. You heard that right. But aside the music revenue, she has gained a lot of cash from outside sources. Chapter 2: Merchandise, Brand Collaborations, Investments, and Other Ventures. With a net worth of over $500 million, it's no surprising that Taylor Swift is what you'll call a master of all fronts, as she earns not just from her music. Her strong connection with her fans has evolved into a large and thriving merchandise empire. Her merchandise, which includes clothing, accessories, and collectibles, often features intricate designs inspired by her music and personal style. Collaborations with brands such as Keds, Diet Coke, and Apple Music have not only boosted her income, but have also boosted her brand. Taylor Swift has also explored her talents in the world of acting, and she made her acting debut in the 2014 film The Giver, and later appeared in the Netflix series The Politician. Her real estate investments are as impressive as her music career. She owns lots and lots of properties, including luxurious homes in New York City, Los Angeles, Rhode Island, and London. Swift owns a number of apartments in a posh Nashville condominium complex. When she was 19 years old, she used a trust to buy a penthouse in the Adelicia building for $1.99 million, and she later paid the sum of $387,000 for the apartment below hers. The estimated value of her Adelicia holdings after time was between $4 and $6 million. Swift is also the owner of a reportedly $8 million estate in Forest Hills, Tennessee. She also owns a beachfront home in Watch Hill, Rhode Island, with 7 bedrooms and 9 bathrooms, which she reportedly purchased through an LLC in 2013 for about $17.75 million, and currently, the value of the property is worth an estimated $30 million. Swift also entered the Manhattan real estate market as well, and she currently owns a duplex and a townhouse in Tribeca, which together would be worth $45 million. In 2015, the pop superstar bought the historic Goldwyn Mansion in Beverly Hills, California for $25 million. The property was built by Hollywood producer Samuel Goldwyn, a member of the famous MGM film studio. Swift restored the 1930s mansion to its current glory and received permission to designate the mansion as a historic landmark. The home is currently worth around $30 million. In total, Swift's real estate empire is worth over $150 million. Chapter 3: Philanthropic Acts. Taylor Swift is renowned not just for her music, but also for her extensive philanthropic efforts. She's been recognized for her compassion and dedication to making a positive impact on the world. She topped Go Something's Gone Good list, and Tennessee Disaster Services awarded her the Star of Compassion accolade. The Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards honored her with the Big Help Award for her inspiring actions in helping others. Throughout the years, Swift has donated substantial sums to various causes. In 2008, she gave $100,000 to the Red Cross to aid victims of the Iowa flood. And when Tennessee faced devastating floods in 2010, Swift donated $500,000. And again in 2020 when a tornado hit the region, she donated $1 million. Her generosity didn't stop there. During her 2011 Speak Now tour, she used a dress rehearsal as a benefit concert for tornado victims, raising over $750,000, and in 2016, she donated $1 million for Louisiana flood relief and $100,000 to the Dolly Parton Fire Fund. After Hurricane Harvey struck Houston in 2017, she contributed to food banks and continued her charitable efforts during her Eras tour in 2023. She also supported local businesses and provided $55 million in bonus payments to her crew. She's also a patron of the arts. She donated to the Nashville Songwriters Hall of Fame, helped refurbish Hendersonville High School's auditorium, and funded a new education center at the Country Music Hall of Fame and Museum. She's also given to various college music departments and the Nashville Symphony. Swift's commitment to children's literacy has led her to donate both money and books to schools across the country. Additionally, she's been an advocate for child safety online and has partnered with the Tennessee Association of Chiefs of Police for this cause. Also, Swift has contributed to charitable auctions, including the UNICEF TAP Project and MusiCares. Her Academy of Country Music's Entertainer of the Year award in 2011 resulted in a $25,000 donation to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. She's also performed for charity, like her participation in the Stand Up to Cancer telethon and her performance on the One World Together at Home television special during the COVID-19 pandemic. Swift has supported causes related to cancer research, children's hospitals, and organizations fighting against sexual assault. She donated to the World Health Organization and Feeding America during the pandemic, and even supported independent record stores. She has also assisted her fans with medical and academic expenses. Safe to say, Taylor Swift has had an eventful life and career. She has touched various lives with her global influence, and her fan base keeps rising every day. She is the true definition of anyone can be successful and have an influence through hard work and dedication.